Hello and welcome to The Sweet Spot. I'm Andy Cockgroove, technical evangelist at Tableau, and every couple of weeks I share 3 articles or videos that are really interesting to read or watch and are about the mission to help people see and understand their data. This week, 3 articles about the very basics and fundamentals of data visualization. First up, Elijah Meeks is doing a great series called Data Visualization Fast and Slow. And I'm really impressed with all of the series, but in particular the third one, What Charts Do. What Elijah's trying to do with this article, I think, is implant in your brain this constant reminder that every time you build a chart, think about why you are building it. It's not just about throwing marks onto a canvas with the right axis or trying to make something beautiful that impresses your friends on Twitter. It's actually for a deeper purpose. So go read this and check out what he's got to say. I think it's really interesting and you should always keep it in mind as you explore data. Secondly, we're going to look. Chad Skelton's been looking at some of the controversial guidelines of data visualization. In this case, the perennial argument, should a line chart always start at 0? To which my answer and many people's answer is, it depends. Now, what Chad's trying to do is build towards a set of rules for data visualization practitioners. And in this case, I'm not sure I agree that we can set hard and fast rules here. Imagine literacy, words. I could teach you how to read and write and you know, in such a way that you could create literature or fiction or non-fiction. But I couldn't mandate how you could describe the sunset outside your window. There's an infinite ways you could do that. And it's the same in data visualization. I can teach you guidelines. I can teach you what marks are and how axes work. But once you're armed with those fundamentals, it's up to you then to use the nuance of that language to express the data in the way you need to express it. And do it in a non-deceptive way, of course. So Chad's trying to find ways to make harder and faster rules, but I just think the rules of data viz are at best guidelines. Great article though, and great conversations on Twitter too. And finally, another controversial or controversy within data visualization is, should you use a dual axis chart? Yeah, kind of, they're okay. Lisa Charlotte Rost of Data Wrapper has this great blog post saying the case for and against, mostly against them, and I can't really argue with any of the pitfalls that she exposes. The reason I think you should go and read this is because her alternatives to dual axes are really well laid out and very informative, and she makes a really good argument. So there you go. Elijah wants you to think about why you build charts. Chad wants you to think about axis truncation, and Lisa wants you to think about using something other than the dual axis chart. Let me know what you think about each of these articles in the comments or on Twitter, and we'll see you again in a couple of weeks. Thanks.